You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
This is going to be so much fun having him as Dark Urge. I can't wait to see, like, the chaos. I don't want to give into everything, though, because, again, I'm romancing Gale, and, like, I just feel like that's not gonna, go very well.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Just crack the neck a little. When was the last time I stood above a corpse?
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Shadowheart, where did your... Oh no, does it take away her fancy clothes? Whoops. I should have waited to give them to her till we got on the beach. You know what, I want this artifact. I want it. It's mine. You saw nothing.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just checking to see if you're alive.
I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive?
I don't know, but it's really weird seeing you in ranger armor. I was hoping, that you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
And what happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
We should look for her. She might be injured or worse.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
You want to stay together?
We need each other. And we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Okay, before I lead the way, the outfit's bugging me. Okay, thank God it's still there. Oh, what the? No, don't put it on Emrys. Why did you put it on Emrys? Does that mean Lyselle's gonna be in something different now too? Because I messed it up. We won't think about that right now. We'll get going. We'll go get Stowry and a Gale and complete our normal merry squad here. It's gonna be very weird for me having more companions this time around, I think, because I had no choice but Shadowheart, Astarion, and Gale. And I was satisfied with that. I love all three of them. But knowing how many companions I missed out on completely, I was very jealous. And starting from the beginning, when I first found out about the game, I wanted to play with Karlach so bad. I wanted to romance her. When I finally found her as Emrys, I'd already started my Gale romance. And I wanted to romance her as a female anyway, but when I found Karlach, there was an unfortunate incident involving the Grove in which everybody inside the Grove was dead because of me being completely negligent. I didn't mean for everybody inside the Grove to die. I made a really stupid decision while talking to Kaga that set off the war between the Tieflings and the Druids, and I decided this is fine after looting the entire room, not realizing there's all this fighting going on outside. So I just long rested, and when I came back, like, everybody was dead, and that was the moment I realized, oh shit. So, you might not want a long rest at every opportunity, because you can actually mess things up in this game. And because I had unfortunately negligently was involved in all of these characters' deaths, And especially all of the tiefling deaths, Karlach wanted absolutely nothing to do with me. So I couldn't get her on my party at all. And I was very, very, very upset, but my whole thing with that playthrough was like, I'm going to go with whatever impulsive thought crosses my brain, and that's exactly, why can't I seem to get up here? And I would just face the consequences of my actions, and that's exactly what I ended up doing. I just need to move. Okay, I just need to move a little to the left, apparently. Oh my god. There's one little tiny space. There we go. So I'm going to try my hardest to at least get Karlach this time around, because I really, really missed out on having her in my team.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Well, you know, we gotta touch it. It's right in front of us. It's shiny. We gotta touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
Baby! You don't remember me because it's a past life and a save that's now corrupted. So you have no memories of Emrys, but you were his boyfriend and you loved him very much. And it makes me sad now. But I will still slap your hand because I love it.
Ow. Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone?
Now what I'm not going to do is fantasize about hacking off the hand. I'm not gonna do it. But I'm also gonna quick save. Because I'm terrified to see what would happen if I failed the strength throw. Oh, thank god. Yeah, I would have saved Scummed if Gale died here. Absolutely. I cannot play this game without Gale.
Go on! Keep pulling!
There he is! Gale, be proud of me. I didn't kill you. I resisted my dark urge.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
It's been so long. Sorry guys, I have an whole moment. Introductions?
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I?
Yes, you
In a manner
do.
of speaking.
We dated in a past
You
life.
on the North Lloyd as well.
Oh. I was. Yes, but never mind. How'd you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
You know what? I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day. Shadowheart will agree with me, because she was there the whole
Vast
time,
burning
right?
wreckage behind you
Shadowheart?
somewhat contradicts your story, but here
Look,
you
I'm not a good
stand.
driver, Gale.
Who am I to argue? Still,
I said
swashbuckling heroics
I saved
aside,
everyone. I
have
didn't
the
say I was
unfortunate suspicion
good
your
at it.
survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
I couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Well, my patron offers me many gifts, but tadpole extraction's not one of them. I can't cure our parasites.
Established few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
And I will provide ample beets for you to eat, I promise. Now, you would think after playing these characters for so long that I would actually remember how to level them up, but I have no idea what spells they had or anything, apparently, because leveling up just now was a challenge.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Now, funny story about this scene. The very first time I played this game, again, Emrys was my first character that I made in Baldur's Gate and played through with. I thought this was funny, and so I kept giving in to the emotion, and yeah, my first death in Baldur's Gate was getting my face sucked off by a mind flare. But this time, I should be furious, shouldn't I?
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips.
No,
The
punish
creature's
me,
mind
Daddy.
seems to focus elsewhere.
See what's going on in that little tentacle burn ears.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
See, I thought the first time I did this, I'm like, oh sweet, I can have a mind flayer on my team. Yeah, that's not what happens. Oh shit! Oh god, thank god for inspiration. Holy shit, that could have been so bad. It would have been very fitting for that to have been my death, very first death in Baldur's Gate, 2 times in a row with the same character.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
It's been a long time since I've had a heart attack like that over a game. I thought for sure Emrys was going down. Oh my god. But you know what? Since you were a little bitch and you know, were trying to get me to die, I'm going to close those eyes forever. Thank you. Aw, he even died looking for a hug. Terrified to see how it's gonna go trying to talk to Astarion now. Oh my god. No, Shadowheart, you can't turn back. We gotta help him. I know you're not a fan, but...
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Oh, so you were watching me. Are you impressed that I killed that mind flayer?
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb bore. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Okay, that's the first time I've ever passed that. He has knocked me to the ground every single character I've played. You know what? If this is a robbery, you're off to a bad start, Elf.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacles. Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the mind flayer's worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I can't blame you. I was looking forward to seeing yours.
A kindred
Oh, no, Gale.
spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
You have to be really careful playing Dark Urge and Romancing Gale, I think, because Emrys is notoriously very sassy, and I like to stay true to that, and I have to remember Gale doesn't like that, nor does he like the killing sprees of the Dark Urge. And I'm in quite the state, but I think I'm Emrys.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right, I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
You know, with the relationship that Emrys and Astarion had in the last one, that love-hate, you're literally only here because I have no choice kind of relationship that they had, that kind of tracks. Because you see, Wrenna adores Astarion, like, I can't wait to finally have a gameplay where I get to romance him. Emrys, however, is not a fan, but I will still gift you and Gale both some clothes because I picked things out just for you. Please pardon while my game tests to have an aneurysm for a moment. It's been doing this since the last update. Normally this PC runs this game like a champ, but now it's like frames all over the place, and I'm constantly in fear of my saves corrupting now. Emrys, why are you walking like a little, like, claymation character from the Santa Claus cartoons? We're gonna reload this and try again. Why is this game running like dog shit? Dog shit. Oh, now it works. Wait. Okay, all it took was a hard save apparently. I don't have to reload. We're fine. And I'm gonna come talk to this little boar. Because I'm sorry for scaring you. I didn't mean to.
Very well.
Emrys really likes animals. He doesn't always like people, but animals he's cool with.
Away! Away!
Aww. Well, calm down. I won't hurt you.
Same. Too many of my kind died because of your spears, but not me.
I don't have a spear. You could have stayed at our camp. Eventually we'll have you a nice, you know, Scratch and owlbear cub because I totally didn't murder its mother in the last playthrough. Let's take out these little guys.
Wicked little beasts. They'll down you in one strike. On the way.
I don't think they stand too much of a chance against us. Astarion, not gonna lie, we adventured together quite a lot, even if you don't remember it. And I think with that, the first thing we're gonna do is head over to this little temple and see what we can find there and what kind of chaos we can bring in to end the episode with. See if maybe we can get Withers a little earlier in the game. I did not come over to this temple last time until I was quite a ways in, because I didn't even realize this area existed somehow in Act 1 for the longest time. Oh, wait. Can I mess with these guys?
Any attention right now?
Can I? Is there? Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
You've made a grave mistake.
It seems you just died in a hole, sir. Okay, can I not just move around Emrys? You can just jump over him, Astarion. Don't make it so hard on yourself, buddy. Oh, that was not the person. Gale, it was one acid bomb, man. You need to, like, get your act together. I'm used to being stronger. No! Why did I hit the box? Okay, look before you click, Wrenna. Look before you click. Can I? Oh wait, you're dead. That's why I can't hit you. What? How are you? What the hell? I blame that all on just my bad aim. Did I break you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break you. Can I just go over to you? My game is running like dog shit again. What is happening with this update? Okay, I'll just take your stuff. Hope you don't mind. Okay, we're gonna try the hard save thing again and see. Why is it dog shit part 2? No, not part 22. We don't want 22 parts of this, please. Okay, I reloaded because this game was not running properly. I'm still not understanding that. My mods are up to date. I don't have anything different that should be making it run badly. It's just, since the latest patch update came out, my game has not been running properly and I've been trying to troubleshoot it. But our friend Gimblegok is actually dead now. So we're gonna go ahead and long rest for the night. Oh, Gale! Gale! What do you want to talk about?
Go to hell.
Well, and good evening to you too.
Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
What's on your mind, Gil?
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
What can I say but you're right. We're deep in you-know-what.
Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Oh, Gale. You make me sad.
Another joins our merry band. We'll need to keep our wits sharp around him, I think.
Yeah, he can't watch Astarion too close, I don't think. Oh my god, just open up with I have violent thoughts, depraved thoughts, ones that refuse to go away. That's how you open a conversation. You know what, we're just gonna do it.
We all have those from time to time. I once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bought the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too.
You know, I can't blame him.
As regards to your own
If somebody bought the last copy of a limited first edition book that I was after, I too would want to murder them. Just saying. My memories before the Nautiloid are shrouded in darkness.
Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of ceramorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If ceramorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Honestly, like, Gale is a mood. Because same. Except just with a dog that's currently staring angrily at me because she would like a treat right now. And I've dragged the ending of this episode out longer than I should have. But don't stop there! You must have many stories to tell about your adventures in an archmaid.
Didn't that paint
Archmage.
enough of a picture?
Oh, do I do it? I don't remember if I did it last time. We're gonna try looking in his mind. Oh shit. Please don't get upset with me, Gale. Oh, thank god. Okay. Okay. Please don't get upset with me.
For a second,
Oh, no.
you see a swirl of
I don't want him to
magic.
disapprove.
Then his defenses drop like a portcullis.
Out! That was uncalled for.
You're right. I'm sorry. Curiosity got the better of me.
Not an
Okay, we got our
eventuality
approval
I'm
back.
entirely unfamiliar with. Nevertheless, please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Okay. Sorry, Gale.
Your magician seems dour tonight. Must not relish the idea of sprouting tentacles. Understandable. Can't say I'm a fan either. It's just hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel.
Give it a try. We'll need to be fresh for tomorrow, because we're going to be breaking into a den of thieves.
I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through. To process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
Yeah, I'm sure that you won't do anything shady at
The
all.
pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're totally not gonna start sucking on my neck in the middle of the night.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about? You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Agreed. The sooner we can find someone to help us, the better.
Good. We might even get lucky and
Gale,
find
how did you
the
hear
right
that from all the way across the camp?
path. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune.
Is he just like over my shoulder right now? Gale, I feel like Dean with Cass, like, Gale, get out of my ass. But now, we will sleep.
As you writhe with sickly dreams, a deep dread floods you. Though you have a tadpole, you know your broken mind is not like the others who bear the worm. A few scraps of the past come back to you now and then, but you can never quite tell where the knowledge comes from. Inexplicable, violent yearnings overwhelm all other thoughts. Who could you possibly be to be their vessel?
Oh. Oh, the answer is simple. You must be Death himself.
There are many, many more kills ahead of you. That is you, a killer. You recall waking up, hearing the pounding war drum of blood. How much you treasured the sight of the first corpse you touched.
Wonder, why are these memories so beautiful?
How cruel your old life must have been. What could have happened to make you forget? As you fall asleep, you are a shivering and shaking mess. Blood, 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 blood.
Gallons of the stuff. And with that, you know what? I was gonna say this is where we're gonna end the episode again, but somebody would like to talk to us.
You look rabid. Pained. Sick. You're spasming and twitching. The poor thing.
Overwhelming violent desires fester in my skull.
The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on.
Okay, I actually think that Dark Urge Emrys and Astarion are probably gonna get along much better. Not gonna lie. I kind of don't want to have them hating each other in this playthrough, just because I feel like I missed out on so much good story stuff last time. Cruel thoughts. They aren't me. Something's cursed me.
It seems you've been dealt a vile hand. I say, play it. Play it for all it's worth. Nobody should deny themselves their true nature.
Stabs him. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
And now, because I don't see any more exclamation points, Gale's reading a book, Starion's reading, Shadowheart's probably praying back there, we are going to try, and once again, end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to have episode 2 up very soon. I definitely cannot stay away from these characters very long. I love this playthrough, and I think adding Dark Urge to it is just going to make me love it even more. So I will see you all next time. Bye!